What's up, everybody? Welcome back in to the channel. Today we're just going to talk about all the things I've sold over the past 24 hours. So today's been actually a really good day, and the whole tale of the day is what happened this whole week. It's been a very strange week for me because I'm used to consistent sales, and it hasn't been that way. It has been anything but that this week. So today's Friday. The day before the Labor Day weekend, so happy Labor Day if you're watching this over the weekend or next week or at some other time. I hope you're doing well. But we're going to talk about how sales were so slow for me for 2 days. Monday and Tuesday this week, I had 7 sales between the 2 days. So 3.5 sales each day, which is not like me. Usually I sell 13 or 14 sales a day. It got a little bit better Wednesday. Yesterday, I had 13 sales, which I'm normal. Today, I think we're packing up 17 items. So it's crazy how things happen. What I did to combat it was list. So as soon as Monday and Tuesday rolled over, I decided, I'm going to combat this by listing more, which is what I did. And also, September 1st came today, so I started listing fall and winter. You guys know I'm a seasonal seller, so everything's fall and winter now. Also, what I started today was a sale. So today I started a sale. Sorry, I was thinking about coupons, but we're doing a live and talking about coupons. Today I started a sale. 25% off almost all my summer and spring items because I want to get them out the door. I don't want to save a lot of that stuff till next year. Some of the special things I didn't put on markdown, but most of it I did. So I can get that money reinvested into other things that would sell. So as I noticed, Under Armour didn't sell like it used to. Peter Millar's didn't sell very well this season. FootJoy's didn't sell very well this season. So there are some certain brands that just did not sell well this year. So we're just going to go ahead and get right on into what I sold, and we'll pack together. So the first thing I sold, you can see here, is a FootJoy polo. So actually this isn't the first thing. This is the last thing that I sold, which was just a few minutes ago. But just a FootJoy polo. I just put it on sale about 30 minutes ago before I put my kids to bed, and it sold. So FootJoy polo. It has a little logo on there called Top of the Rock, whatever. But again, I'm trying to get them out the door. I sold it for $12.04. So $12.04. Again, I know I'm telling myself I'm not going to be buying FootJoys like I used to. So lesson learned. The only FootJoys that I'm going to be buying are ones that have crazy patterns. So the ones with crazy patterns are good. Also really big ones sell well. Also the Titleist patch. Also the FJ on the neck. Or on the collar. But they just, the stripes and the solids, they just don't sell like they used to. I've been selling them for a long time now, and I'm just used to them selling through quite often, and the prices just come down, and I can't even barely get $16 plus shipping for them. So put them on markdown, clearancing them off, learning from my lesson, or not lesson, but I'm learning from this. I'm not going to pick them up anymore. And with reselling, you'll learn that along the way. When things don't do as well, you'll stop picking them up. It's pretty easy. I have certain brands like Carbon and Cobalt that have sold ever since 2015 for me. I figured that brand would be long gone by now. It's sticking around. So I'm going to keep selling it. So that was the first thing, I guess, the first thing we'll talk about that I sold. Second thing I sold, this is a good example of if it sells once, it will sell again. So I had these really cool, these are kids' Jinkos. They have this flame head right here. I sold these at auction. And they sold for, I don't know, maybe $120, $140, whatever. The buyer didn't pay. And that happens a lot of time with auctions, especially on like streetwear stuff. Jinkos and Kuji stuff that I've sold before. But they didn't pay. No big deal. I listed them at a fixed price about what they went for, which tells me what the going rate is. They sold again. So these sold for $129.99. These are going out in a padded flat rate envelope. So again, free from the Postal Service office. I have a video on these, but get them for free. Don't go pay $2 at Walmart or Amazon. Just get them for free from the Postal Service. As long as you ship them priority, they're good. And these are flat rates, so I can send it anywhere in the country. As long as it's under 70 pounds, it will ship for free. So, and as you can see, it fits perfectly. I don't need any tape at all, and it's in there. It's in the bag. But yeah, so it's in the bag. $129. It's a good sale. And that just happened to while I was putting my kids to bed. And that was not a promotion or a sale I was running. I was not running a sale on these. I actually even had a best offer, and sometimes people just buy it. So I had a best offer. I would have probably taken $100. They bought them for $130. I'm happy with it. And they're going to California. Next item that we have to ship out is actually something that I've had for a whole season. So ever since last fall and winter. So people ask me all the time, since I'm a seasonal seller, do I take stuff down? No. Heck no. I leave everything up, especially now that I have auto posture. No, I leave everything up because it delist and relist year round. No. And it will be, in the winter, it is hot somewhere, right? So I have sold stuff internationally, like polos and things, to international sellers that might be in the southern hemisphere during our winter in the US. So I will keep all my stuff listed year round. So this was listed year round. It's like a velour, Anthropology, new with tags. Maybe not a great pickup, but hey, I'm trying to get to learn women's brands a little better. I know my men's really well. I know the women's brands that cross over to men's, like Patagonia, North Face, Lululemon, Viore, all that stuff. But Anthropology, bought this new with tags. It sold, as you can see, for $24.99, which again, I'm fine with. That one is going out flat rate envelope. So, the story so far is I'm running a sale on the FootJoy. Number 2, if something sells once, it will sell twice. Don't get frustrated. Number 3, this didn't sell all summer and spring. I sat on it, which is fine. And guess what? Today's September 1st, which is kind of like the unofficial start of fall, and it sold. So all that stuff that I've had saved over the past year, that's winter and fall stuff, guess what? That stuff's starting to sell now. And there is your proof. So it's really nice. I also want to make this video. Usually I go live. You guys know that I go live with all my friends and everyone in the resale community. I talk to them about what I've sold, and we chit chat. But I wanted to make this video for everyone out there and for it to last. That shows you that some days are good, some days are bad. Even for someone who has done it for a long time, and I'm very consistent. My sales are very consistent almost every day throughout the whole year because I'm a seasonal seller. It was shocking this week that I only had 7 sales within 2 days. So that was shocking to me. It was kind of like a gut punch, but I didn't woe is me. I just listed more, and then today I sold more than I usually do. So back and forth. I just sold another item. So just sold another item just now. Things are good. Things are good. Anyways, this sold for $24.99, and it's going out the door. So it's Friday night. What I'm going to do is take everything to the Postal Service tomorrow morning, Saturday, since Monday there's no Postal Service office. It's government holiday. So I'm taking it there tomorrow morning. So get everything out the door. People can get their stuff as soon as possible. This, another tale, right? There's a tale for everything. So we have all those stories. Here's another story. This is a Mack Weldon. This is a brand I used to pick up, and it used to sell really, really well for me. So Mack Weldon, as you can see in the listing, I sold it for $9.16. You can see it was a 25% off deal. Again, this sold right after I started that 25% off deal for the weekend. But I'm happy to get rid of it. I know it's only $9, but in my mind, I've had this thing since a year ago, since last spring and last summer, and it didn't sell. So what makes me think, why do I want to hold this a whole nother season? I don't. I want to get that $9, and my cost of goods is around $5, so I can almost buy 2 shirts with this, and they could be Dixons. They could be something really special that will yield me $100 per shirt. You never know. So I'm happy with that sale. Something that hasn't sold. I won't pick that brand up anymore, and it's out the door. That's one of those things I'm happy with. I know it's only $9, but you understand why. You get it. You get it. All right. Number 2, I feel like I'm the teacher. I'm the teacher right now. Have my teacher shoes on. Instead of being goofy with my peeps. But you are my peeps. So, sold 3 pairs of shoes. And I always ship them out in these boxes right here. So these are the priority boxes. You get them free from the Postal Service. As long as you put in the dimensions and the weight, you can ship these for free, or use these boxes for free. You have to just pay the shipping cost. I do all of mine through eBay. So sorry for the sound, might be a little loud. whoop, and whoop. I'm a 3-inch guy, 3-inch tape guy. I like the 3-inch. Only do one swipe on each side. It's awesome. It's my favorite, and for everything I use, I have link in my link tree if you guys are ever interested, especially auto posture. Auto posture is the bomb. I'll tell you if I have an auto posture sale. These were not an auto posture sale. These are just, I'll actually show you right here on the screen. Those are labels. So right here on the screen somewhere, we got to go all the way back. Here you go. So here are the Echo. So they're Echo shoes, and I'd rather just show you them with my hands, but you can look at the pictures. Just some Echo golf shoes. And they actually call these soft spikes. So at the bottom, the spikes are super duper soft. They're meant to not tear the greens up on a golf course. So a lot of newer golf courses require you to wear soft spikes, just for the record. So if you see large, tall spikes are what they call them, some golf courses won't allow those. So these are getting more and more popular. You'll start seeing that. But I'll ship these out in one of these boxes right here. Again, one swipe of tape on each side. Again, those sold for $34.88. Had about $9 into those. I don't pay any more than $10 for shoes, and all my shirts and all this stuff, all my clothing are $5.25 is my average cost of goods. So my average cost is $5.25. Some things more, some things less. All right, so let's see. That went to Paul. As always, I print out from my label printer, which is the best investment I've ever made monetarily for my business. I remember I used to write all my addresses by hand. I'd go to the post office and take them all up to the cashier. You talk about a pain in the... Yeah, that was before anyone recommended thermal printers. That was the days before anyone was doing this stuff, really. So thermal printer is the best thing that I've ever bought. I highly recommend it if you're looking for to stay in this business for a while. This was a really good sale too. So those were $34.99. I don't have a story for those. The story for these, other than what they are, the story for these, I don't really have a story for these either. Other than I really like buying Nike or Adidas thick, heavy NBA shorts with the embroidery. So these are that like the Nike, the Heat. They're like the Knights. What do they call them? Vice City. So the Nike Miami Heat Vice City edition, and I had them listed for $125, as you can see, but I took a best offer of $90. So I only paid, again, my buy cost is $525. So $525 and a $90 to me is good. Again, making sure it's going out to the right person. We're sending these in a padded flat rate envelope, and guess where they're going? You guessed wrong. They're not going to Miami. They're going to Arizona. But I had you guessing, at least. Had you guessing. So yeah, so these will go out in another padded flat rate envelope, free from the Postal Service. So that was another good sale. These are all from today. So $129 pair of jeans, $90 pair of shorts, $30 pair of shoes. It's just, that's what makes you can't get bummed out. You cannot get bummed out. Things aren't going real well. Don't get bummed out. So next item, this item has a story too. I'm going to have a story for everything. You guys just sit back, relax. Hopefully you're on vacation this weekend so you can watch this. But this is Skims. So let me get to it on here. This is Skims. And let me tell you about this. I was live thrifting and everyone saw this brand. I don't know that. There's not even barely a symbol. You can't even barely see what it is. But it says Skims on it. I guess it's Kim Kardashian's line. I know you know that now, but I didn't. Well, I was doing a live thrift, and I passed up on this, and I wasn't paying attention to the chat. Long story short, everyone was yelling at me, "That's Skims, that's Skims, go back and get it, go back and get it." So I went back to the cart. They just rolled out to get it, and the guy that I see every day, he's like, "Oh, I already put all that stuff on the racks." It's like one of the biggest Goodwills. So I spent probably 15 minutes looking for the shirt because I had no idea what size it was. I didn't pay any attention to it. And it was a 4X. So I would not have looked in that section because it didn't look big to me. But anyways, Skims for $23.22. The way people are yelling at me, I thought it was a $50 shirt. Maybe some of the stuff sells for $50, but this one didn't. But at least it's a cool story behind it. And I'll never forget that brand now either. So Skims. Bolo. Be on the lookout for Skims. Here we go. Some Allbirds. So here's some Allbirds. I actually sell these shoes. Obviously, I sell these, but I sell these often. If they're in decent shape and I can get them for $10 or less, I pick them up. So you can see in the pictures right here, the Allbirds. The bottoms are in good condition. Everything looked good on them. You can see their men's. There's good shoes. They were wool. I sell these for around $30. How much did these sell for? Yeah, right at 30. Actually, these were an auto posture sale, so someone took my best offer, or they took my 5% offer that automatically got sent out. So if you guys don't know, I have auto posture. It's been a game changer for me. Anytime I get a sale like this, that's $29.40. I know it's an auto posture sale because auto posture sends out offers automatically to people who are interested in my items, and you can set it at your own price. I do 5% right now with a nice little note, and they took that. It's like my little bait that I don't even have to do while I sleep. Auto posture sends it, and they took it. So $29.40. That's how I know it's an auto posture sale. Again, had about $10 in those shoes, so a good little triple on those. Home run are the jeans. Home run are those heat shorts. This is just like a good little double triple, like a baseball terms. But let's see who that's going out to. That is going to California. Again, double check, making sure it's going to the right person, the right way. California. No, that's not California. Skims is going to California. So I double check. So that Skims is probably going to Kim Kardashian, actually. What's up, Kim? How you doing? I'm married, just so you know. All right, but still, you're welcome to come over anytime. All right, there you go. That's out the door. Those Allbird wool runners. Next item. Again, this was before I ran the sale. This sold today. So Under Armour, these just haven't been selling. I used to sell these things for $20 all day long plus shipping. Now I'm looking to get $16, $17 plus shipping. So I'm running a sale on all of them, like I told you. 25% off this weekend only. Don't go buy it. I'm just telling you right now what I'm doing. But this is a small. A lot of people stay away from small. I say it all the time in my videos. I don't. Small sell just fine for me. I don't know if it's people that follow my store, but small sell just fine, especially in decent brands. I don't know. So maybe people are small or they just want to show their muscles off. I'm neither. I don't have muscles or any of that. I am starting to work out more though. I miss it. Working out's healthy, guys, for your mind and your body. All right, so anyways, $16.66 that sold for. Very plain, basic, no embroideries on it, no special story with that. This next one, no special, well, we can make up a story. So this is a Michigan, as you can see, Wolverine. Michigan Wolverine, like a little hoodie, really lightweight Nike, newer. Sold it for $19.99, bought it for $5.25, average cost of goods, and it's going to go up ground select. But the story can be, it's September 1st. What's starting right now? Colleges. Yes, you guessed that one right. Colleges. Football. Michigan's huge in football. Anything football, colleges, NFL, that stuff sells right now. That's when I list that. I always love listing that stuff at the end of August or into August. And all that stuff just flies out the door. I sold a Princeton sweatshirt the other day. Sold this today. And that sold for, as you can see, $19.99. So really nothing too fancy about it other than it was in really good condition. And it has that newer tag. It's got that newer label, which definitely helps out for it. Again, making sure it's going to the right person. And yeah, actually that's going internationally. So how about that? And I know that because it's going to this place in Illinois where I do my eBay International. If you have any questions about that, you can put it in the comments below. But it's super easy. Just click a button on eBay and it goes. And I don't even know it's going international until I look at the actual label. I don't have to do anything extra. These I need to get another box for. So hold on. And I'm back. That's my storage room. Keep my boxes. So have another one of these. Guys, go ahead and order these now. These padded flat rate, all the envelopes free from the Postal Service. You need to order now. Because once October hits, the end of Q3 into Q4, you're not going to be getting these things on time. It's going to take a few weeks for you to get them. So order them now and plan ahead. I have a ton already. So I'm good through the rest of this year. And you don't want to be stuck selling a whole bunch of stuff, which is a good thing, in like the beginning of December, and you don't have all these free things to use. But you can see what I sold next. These. Take them look at them closely. You can see what they are. I thought they were special. They're actually a Brazilian shoe company. They're even new with tags and everything. I've had these for such a long time. They almost look like Vans. They're a skating shoe. $15. $15. They cost $6 for me. You can see on the bottom $6. So they cost $6 into $15. Happy to get rid of them. I am fine. Again, same concept as earlier. I've had them for over a year. Get them out the door. Give me that money to put towards something else that I know is a better purchase. Those, I thought they were special. I thought they were different. So I took a chance on them at $6, which isn't a bad chance, and they sold. And those are going not international. Those are going within the 48. All right. Next item that sold. Show you guys as well on the screen. I like this. Don't you like how I can show you guys? It's new to me. I'm so old. I mean, I'm not old, but 37. I never knew how to do this stuff before. But this is actually a not a desirable polo at all. It's a Oakley, which is desirable, but it has this big embroidery right here, and it says Lids Foundation. Lids is a hat company in Indianapolis. I think they're owned by Finish Line, maybe. But what did it sell for? $13.99. Great. Again, probably not the best purchase. Not even a surf's up method for me. I made less than $10 on this. Probably made about $9, $8.50 when it's all said and done, something like that. But I'm glad to get rid of it. Again, I wouldn't purchase that again. Oakleys have gone downhill a little bit too. I actually saw Oakleys selling at Costco. And with some of these brands like Spider and some Orvis sell at Costco, you want to be very cautious of what you're picking up, because some of it sells for a lot of money, and there's good Orvis, there's good Oakley, but then there's others that might trick you, and you're going to be buying the Costco version that's $15 new at Costco thinking you're going to get $20 used. It ain't going to happen. So there's Justin getting his Oakley polo shirt. Next item that sold. This is a good one. A story. I've had this for a while. This is a Barcelona, new with tags. So has that really cool checkered Barcelona. Soccer jerseys are like one of my best sellers. I love finding soccer jerseys. As long as they are true Nike, true Adidas, Diadora, Puma, whatever it may be, and you have to know what you're looking for and make sure they are authentic. So you'll just want to look at ones that sold online that are authentic. Look at the tags, look at the seams, look at everything, make sure everything lines up. If it's stitched Nike or stitched Nike fit and it's all the stitching is all connected, usually that's a clear indicator that it's fake. Usually. So this sold for $59.99, as you can see. I'll take it all day long. So I'll take that all day long. $59.99. Again, I've had it for a while, but I'm fine with holding on to something like that because I know it will sell. And sold for $60. Again, $5.25 into $60. So pretty good day. Michael. All right, next item. My favorite brand of all. I can tell a story about everything. I'm just a storyteller. So, Polo Ralph Lauren, we have a Paisley print. This is just a regular old polo shirt by Polo. It's always weird trying to list a polo shirt, right? Polo shirt, Polo Ralph Lauren. Tough to list that, right? To get the exact. But this will ship super small, super lightweight, ground advantage, and $20. I thought it'd be worth more, but I picked it up anyways because it's Polo Ralph Lauren. $5.25 again. I actually paid $4 something for it, but average cost of goods $5.25. And I thought it'd sell for around like $25, but when I got home and took pictures and did comps, it was a little bit lower than I thought. Again, there's a small that sold. Again, I like picking up smalls. So I was fine with that. Cool with that. Still made decent money. Again, making sure it's going to the right person, and it is. So that is going out the door. Out the door. So it just feels good to have these sales. And if you guys have bad weeks or bad days, no, take it from me. Someone's doing it for a long time. I have them too. and the way you kick it is by listing more. And everyone says that, but it's true. What happened Monday and Tuesday? Awful sales. What I do? List a whole lot more, and I made a whole bunch more sales at the end of the week. So judge yourself by weeks, months, just like if you're losing weight. Don't stay on the scale every day. Stay on it once a week, every 3 weeks, every month. What's your progress after 90 days? eBay will show you that. But here is a Nike 4XLT. So let me pull it up for you guys so you can see it. So Nike 4XLT, tall, new with tags, sold for $25. The reason being is this is they have a cheaper version Nike. Almost like a Kohl's version or something. It's not one that you'd find at like a nice Dick's or something like that. But this is that. You'd probably know if you felt it. It just feels really lightweight, kind of cheapy. If it were a nicer one or like a Tiger Woods, it would totally sell for around 40 or 50 bucks. But since it's one of these, 25 out the door, good for me. And I literally listed this this week. This week, or last week. I think last weekend is when I listed it. Again, making sure it's going to the right buyer. Kyle is getting that. So I'll just make a pile over here, and then I'll put it all in a bag to take to the post office. No story about this other than it's the third small that we sold. People like to pass up on smalls. Please keep passing up on them because I want to buy them. This is just a Nike small, $16.99. But hey, that's what I get for just plain Nike sometimes. $16.99. I do this Surf's Up method. So since I have so many listed, all I have to do is just take the pictures, 30 seconds, plug in the pictures on my phone, which I do everything on my phone, plug the pictures into my eBay, sold similar, 30 seconds, change the color, change the size, done, which is 30 seconds. So it literally takes me a minute and a half. Don't believe me, I have a video on it. It actually shows me doing it. So this takes a minute to a minute and a half to list. So I'm making about $10 to $12 profit listing it super quickly. Buyer pays shipping on everything, of course. So that sold, and that's going to Dennis. Dennis is getting a cool small little shirt for Dennis. Next item that sold is actually I never found these until this year. This is the third or fourth pair I found, or maybe I just overlooked them, I guess. But Under Armour, which you can see in the pictures, Under Armour, and these are actually convertible pants. So you see how they have at the waist or just below the knee, they have the zippers right there. So you can take off the shorts, or take off the pants, make them into shorts, and then put the pant legs back on and make them into pants. So these are really good for hikers, all that sort of stuff. So change in elevation, hot, cold, you know the deal. But these sell for me. Anytime I find them, they sell. $23.33, super quick. Again, $5.25 is my average cost of that. And this is shipping out. Actually, it's just light enough to go ground. So it's like 15 ounces. 15 ounces. So that's going ground advantage. Again, buy all my labels through eBay calculated shipping, so I get that nice discount. And I don't have to pay the extras. You go to the post office. Sorry, trying to get this label off. I'm using these eBay bags that I've had for a long time. So if you go to the post office, you're going to be paying up. And a lot of you guys know that. But if you go to the post office, you're going to be paying full retail for this. Instead, I probably save like 25%, maybe 20% on it. It's going to Mike. It is going to Mike. What's up, Mike? Next item I sold. Actually, the last item, guys. No story with this other than it's still the crossover season. So it's still hot outside. Gets chilly, hot, chilly. So you're going to be selling this time of year, August, September. Lots of spring, lots of summer, lots of fall, lots of winter. Everything sells this time of year. But these are my favorite type of shorts. Again, the Adidas 365s. So you had that really nice stretch waistband, and they sell really well. Every time I get them, I sell them pretty quick within about a week or two. I listed 2 of these last week. As long as you list at the right price, they'll sell quick. You guys know that too. But those sold for $19.99, as you can see, and those actually cost me $3.99. Shorts cost me $3.99. That's how much they cost me. But yeah, that is it. So you guys got to see some items Maybe you haven't seen them before. Maybe some items are new to you. That's the whole point of these videos. And they are to get the word out there. Again, I've always wanted to do the social media thing, but with teaching, I never wanted to mix the two. But I'm glad I can now share the information with you. So if you guys have any questions about reselling, you can always ask them in the comments. Everyone knows who follows me that I reach back out to you. I can help you along the way. Come into my live, say hi, what's up, and that's it. If you're having bad sales, don't woe is me. Keep it up. You'll get it. Surf's up. Have a good weekend. Bye, everybody.